The loudest wars are often fought in complete silence. No one truly sees the mental fights you win every single day, the doubts that attack you at midnight, the silent tears you wipe before the world wakes up, the endless loop of "I can't do this" that you shut down with quiet discipline. That's the hidden battle, where no audience claps and no spotlight shines, but it's where champions are made. You walk through pain with your head up, even when your heart is heavy. You conquer failure by standing up just one more time. Every small act of courage behind the scenes builds your unshakable resilience. This journey is not about applause, it's about endurance, about becoming. You don't need to explain your struggle to anyone. The world will one day see the results. For now, fight your silent war and let the scars remind you of the strength you never knew you had. Even the strongest are wounded by invisible battles. We're all fighting something: self-doubt, fear, trauma, regret. That influencer who inspires you, they cry too. That leader who never flinches, they've broken down behind locked doors. The battle within is universal. What's unique is how we face it. Don't be fooled by appearances. Real growth begins when you stop hiding your war and start fighting it with truth. Accept the pain, embrace the tension, let your mindset evolve. This is how healing works. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary. The fight inside you doesn't make you weak. It proves you're alive. Every breath taken while in emotional pain is a victory. And when you start telling yourself, "I can still rise," even while wounded, you step into a new level of power. One the world can't see, but one that transforms everything. The voice you believe becomes the future you live. Your mind is a battlefield, every thought a bullet. It can build you or break you. That voice that tells you you're a failure, it's lying. The one whispering, "You're made for more," believe it. Mindset is not about toxic positivity. It's about training your inner voice to fight for you, not against you. Most people lose the hidden battle because they don't realize the war begins with a single thought. Speak truth over yourself. Speak discipline, resilience, and worth. The voice in your head must become your loudest supporter. Control your focus and you'll redirect your reality. You don't rise by accident, you rise by programming your brain to see possibilities when others see problems. You rise when you finally say, "This battle is mine to win." Some days, getting out of bed is the most heroic act. Not every victory is loud. Some are just about not quitting when your soul feels shattered. You might not have the answers, you might not feel brave, but you showed up. And that's the strength the world doesn't see. Don't measure your progress in speed. Measure it in courage. The discipline to push through pain, the patience to fight in silence. There's no weakness in needing rest. There's no shame in surviving slowly. If you're still here, still breathing, still trying, that's resilience. That's real power. Don't compare your path to anyone else's. Your battle within is uniquely yours, and every moment you continue forward is building something incredible within you. Unbreakable endurance. You can't fix what you refuse to feel. You don't heal by hiding, you heal by feeling. And yes, it's terrifying, but buried pain doesn't die, it festers, and it quietly sabotages every part of your life. That's why true healing starts when you stop pretending and start processing. Feel the anger, mourn the loss, cry the tears, then begin to rebuild with intention. Your emotions are not your enemies. They are the roadmap to your freedom. Don't run from the past. Stand in it, then rise from it. It's not about staying broken, it's about finally becoming whole. True growth demands honesty. Real resilience comes from surrender, not suppression. And every scar you face with courage becomes a stepping stone toward the best version of yourself. You didn't survive the fire to live like you're still burning. The pain you endured, it gave you depth. The nights you barely made it through, they gave you wisdom. And those emotional scars you hide from the world, they are not shameful, they are sacred. They prove that you're still standing, that you kept fighting, that you refuse to disappear. Let your scars speak louder than your fears. Wear them like armor, not chains. Your battle within didn't break you, it built the strongest version of you. You are not fragile, you are forged. Let the world see your strength not through perfection, but through your past. Tell the story, share the light, because someone else is watching and your courage might just save their life. That's the power of a survivor turned warrior. That's the story of the unstoppable. The battle within isn't just mental, it's emotional warfare. Your mind can either be your sanctuary or your prison. Most people don't lose in life, they lose in their thoughts. A negative loop of fear, regret, comparison, and doubt becomes their reality. If you don't discipline your focus, your thoughts will spiral, and that inner storm will pull you under. But the truth is, you have power. You can redirect that storm. Speak truth where lies used to live. Train your mindset like a muscle every day. Choose thoughts that give you peace, not panic. Believe in your worth even when the world doesn't. Every time you replace a self-hating voice with a self-building one, you win the invisible war. And over time, the storm calms, not because life got easier, but because you got stronger. You can't heal from what you still deny. We all carry wounds, but some of us have mastered the art of hiding them. We wear smiles over scars, laughter over loneliness, but pretending doesn't erase the pain. It buries it where it grows. The real battle is not outside. It's facing the parts of you that hurt, the fear you avoid, the voice that says you're not enough, the guilt you refuse to unpack. When you confront the truth, you take back control. You start the process of real healing. Don't be afraid of the dark within you. That's where transformation begins. The strongest people aren't those without battles. They're the ones who faced them, shattered, and still chose to rebuild. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be honest. That's how you win the hidden war. It's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough in disguise. Sometimes your whole world has to fall apart before it can be rebuilt correctly. The pain, the confusion, the silence, it's part of your rebirth. You're not failing, you're transforming, and that process is never clean. Real growth is messy. It tests your faith, it shakes your identity, but it also reveals your resilience. You realize you don't need approval, you need alignment. You stop chasing validation and start building self-worth. The storm you're in is pushing you forward, not holding you back. This isn't your end, it's your origin story. Breathe through the chaos, anchor into your discipline. You are not falling apart. You're shedding the version of you that could no longer hold your greatness. You are not broken, you are becoming. The world tells you that you need to be fixed, but you are not a problem, you are a process. Healing is not a finish line, it's a path and you're walking it bravely. You can be in pain and still be powerful. You can be confused and still be worthy. Don't wait to love yourself until you're better. Love yourself now, in the cracks, in the mess, in the climb. Your resilience is already sacred. Your scars are already proof. You're already enough. You're already whole. The journey you're on isn't about becoming perfect, it's about becoming real. Don't apologize for your wounds. They're part of your rise. You don't need to be finished to be valuable. You only need to keep going. Replace every excuse with the personal standard and watch your life elevate. Excuses are temporary explanations. Standards are permanent boundaries. When you stop allowing yourself to have a reason and start demanding a response, you grow. When the alarm goes off, you don't argue, you rise. When the work gets hard, you don't flinch, you push. That's what high achievers do. They don't use logic to justify inaction. They use discipline to override emotion. Your standard becomes the threshold for your future. Raise it, set it in stone. No more maybe later. No more I'm trying, just I do. That's what ends excuses. That's what builds empires. Some victories are so quiet, no one ever knows they happened. You didn't quit, you didn't break, you didn't give in when it would have been easier. And no one saw it, but you felt it. The weight, the resistance, the inner pull to surrender. That's the real battle, not the public achievements, but the private fights. Where you choose growth over comfort. Where do you choose to keep your integrity when no one's watching? You are not weak for struggling. You are strong for continuing. Don't measure your value by applause. Measure it by endurance. Every day you rise again, you are becoming unbreakable. The world may never celebrate your inner victories, but they are building the foundation for the greatest story you'll ever tell. The rise of someone who refused to stop.